Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Welcome to another episode of Not Safe for Work podcast. What's this, episode 20? I'm here with my nearest and dearest co-host. I got Snow with me, got Juice with me. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. I'm gonna start doing that. All the podcasts I listen to do that. Um, fellas. Week one is in the books. How we feeling? How we feeling? Y'all enjoy yourselves this Sunday
I got my ass kicked
on the gambling tip?
gambling tip. Yo, wait. You know what's crazy? Not you know what's crazy? Remember the four? Did I see my four pick or four pick we was talking about before the game?
No, nigga, you don't send nothing ever since last season. You be like harboring picks like it's
No,
superstitious.
my process is a little different. And you know I get like superstitious. Anyway, I had a four pack. Commanders, Arizona, Commanders, Arizona. Uh, man, I can't
It was
remember.
Commanders, Arizona. You had
I had a crazy four pick. I'm having a brain fart. Commanders, Arizona. I had um the Broncos,
oh yeah, the
and
Broncos.
I had another one
Oh yeah,
o'clock
you
game.
sent
Like, oh, the
something.
Steelers, the Steelers,
Oh
the
yeah.
Steelers. That shit all hit, but I couldn't. The way the time was, I had to go get my homies. It was a bunch of shit, so I couldn't even put the ticket
Oh,
in.
you never
And
put it
then I
in?
ended up chasing. No, I couldn't put it in, bro. Fanatic Sportsbook like locked shit out, and then Ski called me at like 12:55 talking some bullshit. I'm like, bro, it's not the time. It's not the time to be asking me questions about shit.
Why you using exotic
So I
apps? What's
couldn't
up?
put it in.
Why you ain't use FanDuel?
FanDuel be on some weird shit when it comes to voiding people and shit like that. I feel like the odds be a little bit better, and I'm trying to get as much bang for my buck as I can. I'm not even gonna fake it to you. Like if I can even get a 1 point differential, I'm gonna go with that one for
Oh my
sure.
gosh. Juice, how was your Sunday, man?
No, it was amazing to just be watching ball all day. I, I'm gonna tell niggas who I betted on, and y'all can laugh. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give it 10 seconds for y'all to laugh, get y'all laugh. So I took the Dolphins money
Bro,
line.
I took the Dolphins plus 1.5.
Oh, so that was a common thing because my
Bro,
Okay,
brother put dog shit on them.
Bro, it's because, well, I'm gonna start by what I didn't consider. There's just really two things. The Colts O-line and them honoring Jim Irsay. Had I known that, I would have just been, all right, they gonna chump the Dolphins because the Dolphins soft. Now the Dolphins won games, but they soft. Like you punch them in the mouth. And that's pretty much it, bro. Who else was it, Juice?
I took who else I took? I took the Dolphins don't cook me. But I also think I took Seattle.
Oh, that's not a bad job. Because that touchdown
Close
Purdy threw
game,
was
a
that,
field
that
goal two gets hit.
a touchdown Purdy threw was supposed to be a pick.
Yeah,
But
that shit could have went either way.
let's jump into I want to all right, so before we go any further, I just want to discuss some standout games. So, first game we got on the docket is Carolina matched up with Jacksonville. They lost 10 to 26. Fellas, are we closing the book on Bryce Young? You know that's Neff. Are we closing the book on Bryce Young and is Trevor Lawrence a confetti guy? What do y'all
I,
think?
I think Bryce deserves a little bit more time. Just like I don't think that team is very talented, and the coaching is spotty to me. And I think sometimes we look at coaching as about scheme,
Mm-hmm.
but I think it's more so is the guys ready to play. Like
Mm-hmm.
are they ready to come play? Like I felt like the Jets, that's a great difference you could see. Like they personnel not that crazy different,
Mm-hmm.
but they came out ready to play. And I think it's something to that. I just feel like the Panthers, they just came out.
They didn't look. Bryce Young, 18 to 35, 154 yards, one passing touchdown, two picks, and he took a sack. He got the ball to about, what's that, seven different receivers. Yeah, it was just looking for offense. Couldn't generate it at all.
I watched the game. I didn't pay close attention to it because I didn't have no excuse me no dog in the fight. But I mean, some passes he looked good. Like he made some good throws, but I feel like he way too inconsistent to be like a number one overall pick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he way too inconsistent. Some of his passes, some shit you be like, oh my god, only 2% of the world can make that pass, and then another play it'd be like, what the fuck was in your mind? How did your, how did your logic come to making that pass? And I feel
Yeah.
like that's that's enough to be out. But I wouldn't be surprised if niggas still got stock in him and niggas still buy stock in him. Me personally, though, I'm cool off him. I didn't really like him coming out of college number one overall in the first place. I just thought he was just too small, and it
Mm-hmm.
wasn't like he had like that crazy athleticism like a Kyler Murray or
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, like a Lamar or even a Jalen Hurts, which is small, but I still can, you know, affect the game more than just passing. I never really thought he was that good. What he's like 5'9",
No,
a
he
buck.
about he like probably like 5'11". He close to 6 foot.
I don't think
He got
so,
he
bro.
got to week 12.
Yeah, but it's tough to give up on him knowing when you consider organization and when you consider guys who have found success in other landing spots after leaving like bad organizations, like obviously Sam Darnold, Geno Smith, guys like that. So it's hard to give up on Bryce when you consider like those success stories. But speaking on like success stories and potential, like what's up with Trevor Lawrence, man? I'm trying to like figure out because with some guys in the league, like you can like just close your eyes, you can picture it. Granted, they give you the production as well, so it makes it easier to do this. But some guys, you just close your eyes, you can just picture them like just hoisting Lombardi, confetti falling, like just is Trevor Lawrence that guy? Like I don't like, and that's my man too. But
Bro, I blame it all on Clemson. Clemson offense. It was the most collegiate shit ever. You see it with Deshaun, you've seen it with Trevor. And whenever you try to get him to do something outside of one read and throw it, he don't know what he's doing. He can't read defenses. That's his biggest thing. He don't know what he's looking at. He got
right,
I
all the
don't. He didn't
tools, but
really
he
play
don't know
that.
what he's
I'm
looking at.
sorry. Yeah, he didn't really play that good of a game. Honestly, it was more of a like, it was more of a team win than a quarterback win. If
hmm
that makes, he wasn't like his fingerprint wasn't really on the game. I would say like, granted, like I said, I didn't pay close attention to it. Out of all the games that was on the big screen, I was at live, so we had all the games on. That probably was the least game that I like, the least attention game that I watched, or the game that I paid the least amount of attention to, I should say. But I don't know. It was more like a complete team win, and I also just think like I feel like Carolina wasn't. They didn't come to play like they weren't prepared, and that might
hmm
fall on coaching. I feel like Dave Canales he should have done a better job, you know, getting his team ready. Like y'all had the whole off season, y'all was working off momentum. You get what I'm saying?
right.
Y'all
End of the
played
year
the
strong.
y'all your end of the year strong. Niggas like okay, maybe this could work. The Canales, Bryce Young thing could work, and then to go out there and just like a super dud and not even look competitive. I feel like that might be more coaching. But organization wise, at the same time, it's not like they're not like they just was this is the second first round pick they spent on a wide receiver. It was Xavier Legette. He was first
Oh,
round,
was he
correct?
first round? I don't. I think so.
I
I
think he
think he
was
was.
32.
I know
I
they
think
spent some first round picks on defense for sure.
I think Xavier he might have been second. I don't know, maybe. I gotta look that up. I think he was. Let me see.
But back to Trevor though, it's also like it might be one of those things, and I think we've seen it with Caleb, where it's like guys are like so talented at such an early age. And I was just talking with somebody on Twitter about it, like when guys are so talented early age, 17-year-old phenom, he's going 50-0, hasn't lost since his freshman year. Who is hard like, who wants to be that guy? Who wants to be that grown ass man nagging the 17-year-old phenom about fundamentals and all the other shit when he's naturally talented, whatever he's doing is working, it's resulting in wins. Everybody's happy, everybody's getting paid, he's getting calls. Like, who's the guy that really wants to step in and be like, yeah, Trevor, but like I know you can run for 20 yards, but it's like you should have been able to read. Like, who wants to be that guy? And I think he's like I think Trevor is a victim of like his own success. More so with Caleb as well, because I think he's more naturally gifted than Trevor. But like I watched Trevor play, it's like lack of touch, bad reads, shit like that. And I think because you gotta
Caleb
remember,
Williams.
he won, yeah, like he won the the chip as a true freshman, like
Yeah,
Clemson, ACC team. This is when the SEC is dominating, and That's why Deshaun Watson as well. Like
Mm-mm.
so I just think they're product of their own, a victim of their own success because of their natural abilities. And that's why you see guys who spend like 4 years, 5 years in college, don't got the eye popping, physical traits, but they're doing well in the league, like Jaden Daniels, Bo Nix last year. I don't know what the fuck he got going on this year,
What the fuck was him on Sunday? Goodness
yeah, bro.
gracious.
Speaking of Bo Nix,
Goodness gracious.
so I wasn't even going to get to that game, but since we here, because I know y'all probably got something to say about Cam Ward. Um, Titans played Denver in Denver. They lost 12-20. That bull, Bo Nix bull, he 25 of 40, 176 yards, one touchdown, two picks, one sack.
It looked worse than the numbers suggest. That's I
Bro,
could tell you. That was like my lock of the week. Like that
bro,
was
lock
something
of the
I had in the
week,
back pocket, bro.
bro. I'm
And
like Denver going to embarrass Tennessee.
I took three things out of this game. I took three things out of this game. One, Bo Nix is not as good as niggas think. Cause some of that shit, oh my god, bro. I'm talking about. Do you see was it the first pick or the second pick? Bro, I'm like, yo, mind you, this is the game that I had money on. So I'm looking, I'm like, all right, this is gonna be a blowout for sure. And
For sure.
I was so confident, because especially considering the defense that they had with the dishes with Greenlaw,
Uh-huh. Yep.
Sertain, Hufunga,
Hufunga, yep.
but Benito. I'm like, oh, they're gonna kill these niggas. Like, you feel me? But next thing you know, I'm looking and the game was like, were
And
they
one
tied
thing
up at
leads
one
to
point?
another.
Yeah, or the Titans up at one point? And I'm sitting there looking. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, bro. And Bo Nix was just, well, he just looked like he never, it looked like he was a rookie, bro. It looked like Cam Ward, it looked like he was entering his second season. And it looked like they flipped flip spots.
Cam look comfy out there. Bo Nix look,
Cam is gonna be
bro.
good,
How you
bro.
throw the ball 40 times for a buck 70? What the fuck are you doing?
Bro.
Bad football.
Bro,
Bad football.
terrible,
That
bro.
game was bad football.
Terrible.
Bad. I can't
Terrible.
even give you any like.
And if you want to be honest, bro, like a couple passes that was dropped on the Titans and was caught, we talking about a whole different game, bro. Like I feel like that shit could have easily went left. Like even though they're covered technically, they covered because they give them 8.5, and they
Mm-hmm.
beat by what 8? So they didn't cover because I think it was like 8.5.
It was eight
That
and a
might have been
half.
that was the biggest line of the week if I'm not mistaken. Oh well, they still beat them by 8. It don't that doesn't really give credit to what you've seen. That's one of the games you gotta really watch, bro. And like to your point, you just said Bo Nix threw the ball what 40 times and had
40 times, bro.
had 100 and something yards. Like, bro, that nigga looked bad, bro. He looked like
Check
he didn't practice,
downs.
No, I think
bro.
another part.
Forcing the ball, bad reads, like it was crazy.
I think Sean Payne ego out of this world.
Yeah,
Bro,
that
what's up?
too.
Niggas wanna prop him up like in like the Andy Reid category when he's like, bro, I don't even know if he really fucking with Mike McCarthy, like,
When you really break down his record, for real, it's not.
and
When you really
consider
break
his
him down,
quarterback. When,
yeah, you had the most accurate quarterback in the history of the league. You gotta start there. Like not just a nigga who he was accurate, or he was top five, top 10. No, this nigga is literally the most accurate quarterback the league has ever seen. You had him. You feel me? And remember going into last year after the Russ debacle, niggas was kind of saying, wait, is he is Drew Brees merchant? Did he was his success to like tied to Drew
yes,
Brees?
bro. Drew
And Bo
Brees
Nix
fucking
came
merchant, bro. He's a
and
48 laws of power sicko nigga. He took a year off from coaching, so motherfuckers out of sight, out of mind. We could forget about Sean Payton on the
go on
coaching
fucking
tip whilst going on the herd
going
every day, 105 Eastern time to sit up there with his legs crossed and talk about the entire league, what he would have done, and we all take it in because he's a Super Bowl winning head coach who didn't get fired, might add. He stepped away. So Nick and he slimed the Saints out. He didn't resign or nothing. He just stepped away. Like meaning he could have
mm-hmm.
came back. That nigga took a year off, out of sight, out of mind, talked a good game on television broadcasting so he can make himself look good. And then he goes to a team who was coming off like one of their worst years in like the past 20 seasons with a Hall of Fame quarterback. We thought he was dirt. The head coach, Nathaniel Hackett, was dirt. Sean
Mm.
Payton said, "Hey, hire me. I'm the obvious candidate." Did you see what I was talking about all summer,
Gave him a
all
crazy
year?
bag. He got a
Gave him a
crazy
crazy
bag.
bag, still got cash and still getting paid by the Saints. Coached them, stunk in Denver immediately, and then blamed it on Russell Wilson, saying he needed wristbands and all. Bro, I can go on and on about this nigga. When I
Then,
tell
bro,
you he's
last
a
year,
sicko, go ahead,
then
Juice.
last year, the defense, the
Stellar.
defense is what got
Bro,
him in the
that
playoffs.
yo Juice,
Wait,
you
wait,
took it
wait.
from me, bro.
70,
I
he
was
got 70
thinking,
points dropped on him 2 years ago. Niggas forget
yeah,
about that, but go back to
I
the
didn't.
defense.
That defense, bro, that's crazy. I was gonna get to that. You took it right out my mouth, Juice. Pause. Like I gotta pause that, bro. What do you mean? But no, that defense,
Good, bro.
bro, that defense was nasty. Like with Nick Benito and Patrick Kane won the defensive
Hmm.
player of the year, the little white boy from Iowa, Riley, his name, Riley
Riley
Moss.
Duke
Moss.
Brown.
Riley, but like they had some dudes back there, bro. They had a good team, and then you get the additions. So naturally, just nigga who knew anything about football, you're like, okay, they're going to be like a top five defense. They was
Yep.
top 10 last year. Was they
And
top five last year?
It
It
was
might have
top
bro,
been.
five,
yes,
yeah.
It might
yeah,
have been
bro.
top
They might have
five,
finished
bro.
the year with the number one defense.
On some calm
They had
shit,
the
yeah.
defensive player of the year, bro. He takes over for
Uh,
and bro, he niggas don't even peep. The defense is like the defense has Super Bowl expectations because they play like it. This sneaky ass nigga resets his clock and drafts Bo Nix. I don't think niggas really understand that because the team Denver had, if you get like a Baker Mayfield in there, if you get like a Sam Darnold in there, you're gonna win games because they're talented, but that's when coaching is imperative because you have the defense and now you have the quarterback, so expectations are through the roof. With that defense being good, but you still got this second year quarterback, bro, his runway is going to be so long. And if Bo Nix stinks, guess what? He's not the guy. We obviously got to get another quarterback.
yeah, without a doubt, because we know for a fact it's not Sean
It's
Payton.
you know for a fact.
It's never been Sean Payton.
Put a bullet in
Even
that nigga
even them
head.
years, even them years when they was like, don't forget them sneaky years of what was that 2014,
Oh,
2015.
them 7 and 9s.
Them,
Them 8 and 8s.
niggas don't want to talk about them.
Yep.
Like I just started watching football 5 years ago. Like no, I remember that shit. Them
Nope.
niggas
It
was
was like a
lit.
7 year run of 7 and 9, 8 and 8.
And
Bro, it was
don't forget he
crazy.
got Michael Thomas hurt. He ended Michael Thomas's career. He
Ended it.
made him go out there and run the score up, and he got hurt on the boy. I swear, boy.
Yo, what next game, Pat? Because you know
Moving
what game we
on.
gotta get to.
What, Bills Ravens?
Yeah.
Bro, only thing I got to say with that is are the Ravens the Rockets, the Harden Rockets? Only difference is I think Lamar has a better temperament than James Harden. Like, James Harden strip club bull, parties all the time. Lamar clearly wants it, he don't, he takes accountability, shit like that. But outside of him, the whole entire team's characters, James Harden, Houston Rockets. I don't know if we get over the hump. I think the only way we get over the hump is if we just blow everybody out and it's just make it uneventful. But that's pretty much it. Or we fire Harbaugh. I'm done.
I don't give you a hard and Rockets, bro. That game was sealed away. If Henry don't fumble, shit gets the game was over, bro. That Henry fumble was crazy as shit. And I ain't gonna lie, that saved my Sunday because I ended up catching that shit live. Mind you, shit, when him right before Henry fumbled, bro, it was like plus like 750 or some crazy shit. The Bills was. And I'm trying to lock the bet in. And I'm like, the shit was locking up and all that. And then I ended up catching it at 100 and winning a couple dollars. But anyway, let me stay on point. I don't think it was that bad. I think that defense really needs to get really looked at. I think Jair Alexander is
Is toast.
what the fuck? Like, I don't know what's that about. But I think the Ravens is my bro. I think they're like the best team in football, bro. Just in those week one, but they played a real well coached Bills team, and they were up. They were dominating the game. A couple fluke um
But yeah, bro, like if I'm the Bills,
fumble.
if I'm a Bills fan, I feel good because I feel good in the short term, but in the long term, like, bro, 400 yards required to win by one and 250 pass yards in the fourth. It's like,
Bro,
that's
Josh
great.
had to
What's
put
going to
on his
happen,
fucking cape.
bro? I
A
feel like
couple busted
they could run him
assignments.
into the dirt, bro. Like,
And don't forget Hardball like not going for him 4 for 2 when you got like Like y'all
Okay.
niggas is in control of the game. Like for some reason, I don't think that got enough. Like I seen that more on like on Twitter than I seen from the media, which I thought was odd because you know
Yeah.
niggas love hardball, but I think that was crazy. That was crazy because they were dominating the game the whole game, bro. It didn't even look close for real to me. And then you let that happen and the fumble. Next thing you know, them niggas winning by
Just
one. So
immature, bro.
I
Just
wouldn't be that hard on the
immature.
Ravens. I think the Ravens might for sure they might have the best roster for sure, bro. I think they might have the best roster. But I
Yeah.
think
I think
Lamar, Derrick Henry, that roster, like I'm never counting niggas out.
I think the Ravens just gotta get more professional about their business,
Just
man.
immature.
They so talented. Like, bro, when I was watching Derrick Henry, bro, I was like, yo, we
When
watching greatness.
I see
This
him
is
tote
great.
the ball.
And
At
then
one
he
point, the
fumbled.
nigga was like 14. He had like what, 175 on like 14 carries and 2 touchdowns.
Then he
I'm like,
fumbled the
what?
ball though. So it was just like when it's winning time, I just feel like they don't know. I feel like they unsure about what to do when it's winning
Hmm.
time.
No conviction at
And
the end.
But
yeah,
I feel like that's more coaching though. You're a Super Bowl winning coach who's been here.
It's
You've been in these high leverage
it's
situations,
it's
hardball.
conviction, but it's not conviction amongst the entire roster. It's like you gotta all move in one direction. Like we can't just have like you could clearly see Zay Flowers didn't plan on losing that game. I don't even think Zay know he lost the game. It's shit like that, but then you look up and I'm watching footage of Mark Andrews not blocking and just oh he might be a pumpkin for real. It's just like just characteristics. Like we gotta I think we gotta break that nucleus up. Just keep Zay, Henry, and Lamar. So I don't know. Week one, so that's
when it's winning time, man, it's winning time. I just felt like
it's bad traits
the
all throughout
talent,
that team, bro.
yeah.
Like
But I still I come out of the game feeling really good about the Ravens though. I like their makeup. I think they got a whole season to get that together, and I feel like
mm-hmm.
they always a team that get it together throughout the season. The Bills, that defense stinks.
Bro, they old as
Like
shit. It's like,
no,
bro,
no, Pat, it
it's
stinks.
like
Like
that Drewski video of him in the Patriots jersey chasing Michael Rubin down the
yeah,
hallway. That's the Bills, like entire secondary.
who's the safeties? I was looking. I'm like, who's these
They
niggas?
brought Poyer
Who is
back,
these
but
niggas?
I don't know if he playing. Christian Benford, there's some
Christian
niggas
Bedford,
back
all right.
there. There's some niggas back there.
Tyler Rapp.
Yeah, Tyler Rapp, like their D line pretty nice. I like their D line. But
That Bills should have been the niggas on Dallas line. Like, yo, we give y'all everything.
yeah, that's what
Everything but
Middlecoff
Josh
was
Allen.
saying.
Because who are y'all holding for?
That's what John Middlecoff was saying. It's like y'all get Mike on defense. It's like now we talking like it's
You're formidable. Like y'all
yeah,
already right
you're
there.
more than formidable, bro. It's like you
My
got
mi-
Josh and Micah.
my Micah take looking real bad right now, but we still got time.
He was just what the Packers needed. But speaking of Micah, the last game we get to before we try to squeeze in these award predictions, um, Detroit goes to Green Bay. They lose 13-27. Jordan Love plays fairly well. Jared Goff, he's another one, high volume, just spraying the ball all around for like he barely got. I don't even know if he got to 200 yards. Let me pull it up. Jared Goff, 31 to 39, not too bad. 225, one touchdown, one pick, four sacks. Oh man, oh man. Jordan Love, 16 to 22, 188, two touchdowns, no picks, no sacks. He played a pretty uh error-free game.
Efficient.
Yeah,
Efficient.
pretty efficient game. Um, can Green Bay beat the Eagles in the playoffs? That's pretty much the only question. Can they
Where they
do it,
playing
and
at?
what does that look like? Because right now it's looking like Green Bay. Well, I wouldn't just it's the Eagles. You could throw Tampa Bay in there. Tampa Bay could also beat Green Bay. Green Bay's not unbeatable, but if you want to come out of the NFC, you got to beat the Eagles. And can
It
Green Bay
depends
beat the Eagles?
where's the
I ain't
game
gonna.
at.
I'm gonna wait till we done. But
That's a part of it. So
did y'all
that's
see my
factor
young
all
boy
that
though?
in. Is it impossible if they don't get home field or what?
Green Bay in the cold. That's a whole different. I mean, they're both outside cold teams, but the dynamic changes. Green Bay and Philly. Like
Hmm.
I think it really will boil down to like where they're at. I still like us just off experience, and then I think in them type of situations, Jalen Hurts, he thrives in it. Not saying Jordan Love doesn't, but we seen Jordan Love throw. I remember that San Francisco game when he just threw like the craziest pick in the world to Dre Greenlaw and that was
Like
it
he
the
had another
divisional
game
round?
next week. He just did it like he just got to stop playing like he has another game next
But
week.
that was one of the craziest picks I seen. I'm like, what the fuck? He didn't have to do it though. Like he
He
didn't
ain't give
have to
a
do that
fuck
shit.
either. He didn't give a
I'm
fuck.
like, yo, bro, what you had no reason. That should still make me mad as if I was a Green Bay fan. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, I would still take us though. We both healthy and I would take us, but they do look good though. I think Micah is exactly what they needed. Like he was
What's the
that
recipe?
battery.
Tell me what's the recipe for them to beat y'all if there's a way.
Well, they already got a really good secondary. And last year they were sneaky a top 10 defense. Might have been like number 7, 8. So they were already pretty good. I mean,
They gotta get up on this.
stop the run. Hmm.
Now, I don't really
Force
that's it.
J- force
I
Jalen
think
to throw the passes he really don't want to throw, which is like them tight windows.
I think
I
they
don't
gotta
know.
get up. I think they gotta get up two scores.
And make
And
us play from behind.
yeah, and have us play from behind because I think if the game is close, I think the Packers defense is more like fast and
Mm-hmm.
like than strong. Like they're a
Mm-hmm.
fast defense. I've seen it. They use like
Mhm.
Jared Goff would throw it to Gibbs in the flat, and it'd be eight niggas over there fast as shit. So I'm like, they fast, but I don't know how would they would look if you start leaning on them because
Mm-hmm.
Edgerrin Cooper is small, Micah's small. Like they small and quick, and that works out well for like a finesse team. But whenever a team decide like, yo, we about to run this ball, I don't know, third quarter, fourth quarter in the cold, I don't know how they will hold up. Late
The
December,
recipe,
early
I think the
January.
biggest ingredient in the recipe is like we were just saying. I think Jordan Love can't get reckless and careless with the ball, which he's known to do, which I've seen him do, which we just talked about. I think that's what it is because at the end of the day, one thing we know about Jalen is he's not going to get risky. He's not going to try to get cute. He's not going to be like, man, let me see if I could do this new back. You know what I'm saying? Back
Mm-hmm.
shoulder. Like I don't want to. Like no, I'm not going to do that. I'll
What
take the ball and run and get 5, 6 yards. Turn this 1st and 10 to a fucking 2nd and 4, and like he'd do some shit like that as opposed to J Love, where J Love like, no, I'm cute.
Little
I'll
hero
try
ball.
this shit. Yeah, I'll try this shit. Like
another
that's the
thing?
biggest ingredient.
Another thing about them on offense too, like they got a bunch of good receivers, but no great receivers. So when it's like third and seven, and they gotta throw it to somebody and like get a first down. Like they got some cool receivers, like Dobbs is cool, like Golden, he a rookie,
Nicks.
but he cool. But I don't know if they got like a guy that you could throw, not even a tight end, where I feel like they got a guy where you could be like, all right, we trust that matchup. I don't care who won them, we throwing them the ball. That's I don't know. They got a bunch of guys to throw the ball to. I don't know if they got the guy to really
Yeah.
like win
I
win them
think that's
matchups this time.
I think that's LaFleur. LaFleur comes from that Shanahan tree. So he might think like, oh, I don't need a Devontae Adams, or I mean, I need a AJ Brown, I mean, I need a JJ. I'm so smart. I'm the one to scheme open. I think
When
that's my personal take. I think because of
when is
why have
winning
you been
time
that
though?
aggressive? Hmm.
When is winning time though? You need a guy. Like you
I
always gotta have a
agree. I'm
guy.
with you, but I think that's his thought process. Because you remember last year, I said, well, that's not the reason why I didn't think they could beat us is because like they don't have no real receivers. Like they don't have no grown ups. They got a bunch of C pluses and a B plus. And Golden is yet to be graded because he played one game in the league. He might be good. He was good at Texas, but who's to say he's that nigga? You feel me? When nigga got to catch that slant. You know what I'm saying? On that 3rd and 6, and you in this hostile environment in Philly, like who's to say you're gonna be that guy? But
They're gonna have to win
time
with the
will
power of
tell.
friendship. It's gonna have to take the power of friendship.
Yeah. Can I put
Um,
something in though, please, Pat, real quick? Let's make
no,
it
go
real
ahead, go
quick.
ahead, go ahead.
Did
We got
y'all
like 9 minutes.
did y'all see my young boy Penix though?
Bro, I didn't get to watch him like that. What was he?
Oh,
He was on dog shit.
that's my young boy, bro. I like Michael Penix,
Or
bro.
since we all here, everybody got a name like, all right, who y'all guys like outside of the team you root for, QB? Like who's you? So you a Penix guy?
I
To
like
anybody
Penix.
else?
Uh, I give you three real quick. Of course, I like Penix. Um, I like Penix. I like James Daniels a lot. I think James Daniels is one of those. He's young boy is good. And like big name guys or just like
Anybody like just three
guys.
QBs you in on outside of the team, outside of the QB you root for?
Oh well, yeah, like it would have to be like a Lamar or somebody. I can't think. I'm trying to think somebody like that that's not part of the four horsemen, and I can't say Jalen because it's obvious pick. I'm trying to think somebody outside of that.
I'm in
Baker,
on. All
Baker,
right, Baker, your guy. I'm in
Scrappy dude.
on. I'm in on Jordan Love. I'm in on. Who the fuck was it? Damn. So Jordan Love is my guy. Stafford is my guy, and I'm taking ownership of. I hope I don't regret it.
Hmm.
JJ. It's,
McCarthy.
yep.
Hey
I'm in on JJ. His ceiling is Jalen Hurts.
we always hear. Well, I've always heard the was the cliche a tale of two halves. My nigga,
Bro.
my nigga, that was like the fucking goodness gracious, bro. I stopped watching it. It was like
Bro, I
third.
went
It
to
was like the
bed.
third
I
quarter.
woke up. They
I
won.
watching
I'm
it.
like, the fuck?
I got shit to do. I'm out. Like, cause it started looking like amateur hour at the Apollo.
Yeah,
After
bro.
after the first like 15 scripted plays from Ben Johnson, Caleb looked like he didn't know what was going on. Y'all went out there and spent buku money on Joe Tooney and the right tackle, and
Phillips
that nigga
stinks.
was under duress the whole time.
Bro, it's
Brian
Caleb
Flores was
fault.
sitting there confused.
Caleb need a coach like he need like one of those general manager head coaches who's like not an asshole and picky about like he needs a Sirianni, he needs a hardball, he needs a defensive head coach, he needs D'Amico Ryans. I think Ben Johnson is so anal about his system. Caleb
Mm,
can't like it's like oil and water, bro. Them niggas like Ben Johnson, he need Jared Goff. He
yeah,
need a nigga with some
I
mechanics
think
who
it's
gonna listen. Like I don't Caleb, he can't thrive with this with Ben Johnson being so anal about everything and on time about the it's like at some point, Ben, you're gonna have to like do what Caleb does best. You can't force Caleb to do what you do best. Like,
I don't know what the fuck that, bro. That game was looking so bad. And in my I'll court the beginning for like 200 yards and two touchdowns on a little bullshit $50 ticket. And I'm sitting there watching. I'm like, bet. And then after that, bro, it just went downhill. Bro, I think he had 86 yards like his first two drives. Maybe his first drive.
bro, after
He was
the
like 8 for
first
11 with like 86 yards, bro, like his
bro,
first quarter.
after what sequence was it? I think it was either after his 10th. So he had like he went like 10 for 10, but I think like after like the first whatever it was, they went like seven straight drives without scoring, without doing anything, like nothing.
It
Like,
was looking crazy. I mean, some of the passes just like
The
Caleb. It's
most,
like the same shit from last year. Like Caleb, what are
hmm
the
you
most,
doing, bro?
the most underrated skill for a quarterback. I don't know why it is this way. Is accuracy. I think
hmm
niggas be underplaying the accuracy aspect. That nigga was throwing balls over niggas' heads. Pause.
Did DJ Moore? Did
Like
he?
Bro, that
like
that shit,
awful. Just like
bro, that
What
would
the
have been an
fuck?
awesome touchdown if he would have just threw that bitch on a rope. Like Herbert, if he like a Herbert throw right there would have been like perfect.
Bro. I mean, I don't know what the fuck, bro. That shit was crazy. And but look, hats off to JJ McCarthy. Niggas was killing him on Twitter. Niggas
J-
was smoking him. I was part of the crew. I didn't really
JJ,
go too hard with
whatever.
him. But
Kevin O'Connell.
I fuck, but he got to win some playoff games before I know him. Before I give KOC props.
you know what I liked about
Up
McCarthy? It
for
was like
that.
he got dog with it. Like he wasn't
Bro,
he
he's a
don't
white
look
Jalen Hurts,
yeah,
bro.
like he got dog with him, bro. That touchdown he ran for and then the
And he
interview,
got
he was like,
QB1 neck. Like this, like
excuse me?
that's bro. Like I'm in on like if you're the quarterback frail in this area, traps neck, I'm out. I'm out. I'm dead. I'm go look at all the best quarterbacks in their neck. Go look at their headshot, bro. Sturdy. I'm not in on narrow neck QBs. That boy got some
Mm.
traps on him. Food for thought.
He definitely look he definitely like I know his stats at the end. His fourth quarter was crazy. Not, well, he was like what had a hundred quarterback rating. had 100, I think 101 yards. This is
bro.
in the fourth quarter though,
And he can move. He like if
and he can
Hurts and
move. That's what I'm
Baker
saying.
was like if you combine Hurts and Baker for the most part, because it's like because Baker got an arm on him. JJ
Yeah,
arm not that
yeah.
strong. It's like Jalen. You can put some mustard on it if he can set up his foundation nice. You know, you can sling that joint. But it's like it get better as the game goes on and you make like throw after throw. He just gets better and better, and he's a gamer like Hurts and a Baker. So like you
That's what
said,
I meant
use
to say.
accuracy, just on time accurate. If you can be on time and accurate, that's
Just,
pretty much it. Like especially when you got the
just hit the
weapons he got,
slant,
like, you
man.
can't
Just
overdo
hit
it.
the slant.
You got Jettas, just hit the slant, hit the post, like because he going to get open. You got
Just
AJ, he
hit him.
going to get open. You got Mike Evans, he going to get open. Just hit it, I mean.
Shout out to them. That was a great win. I know that did a lot for the morale, being in Chicago. And even though they weren't heavy Vegas underdogs, I think we all just kind of thought like Ben Johnson, Caleb, now it's
Uh-huh.
finally time. They got the O line together. They already got a good defense. I just think like the story casted the Vikings as a bigger underdog than what Vegas might have said. Because I felt like they were going to kill him. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
then I seen Caleb. I seen the only game Caleb played against the Bills in the preseason. He
Mm.
smoked them. So now I'm sitting there after last night, well, this morning after the game, I'm like, so is he only like a first 15 script ball player?
Yes, he's a script player. He's a
He's a
script
script
player,
player,
bro.
so he
He's just
can't play off the script, which is crazy because coming out of college, his critique was
he can,
he
but
plays
Ben
too
don't
out of
coach
script.
that way. Ben don't coach that way. He can,
Yeah,
but like
They need
Ben,
like a Brock Purdy.
yeah, that's exactly who he needs.
that was good, just for sure.
We got to find some time before Friday to do awards and predictions like Super Bowl matchups. So we're gonna figure that out. So yeah, we I think we did it. Got a minute 30 left. I will upgrade to Zoom. If you're watching this and you stuck around for the end, you are getting a peek behind the curtains. I'm not upgraded to Zoom Pro, but all of these recordings will be 40 minutes until then. Again, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. It's episode 20 of the Not Safe for Work podcast, and we are done just like that.